The Urban Redevelopment Authority and the Health Ministry are allowing the mural of a samsui woman holding a cigarette to stay as it is without modifications. But URA has slapped a $2,000 fine on the owner of the Southbridge Road property for carrying out unauthorised works on a conserved building. The authorities say they decided to retain the mural because the work is largely seen as an art piece and not as an advertisement for tobacco. But the Health Ministry says the mural does normalise smoking and it would have requested a modification if prior approval had been sought. The ministry says it is working with the building owner to find ways to reduce the impact the mural may have in promoting smoking. The artist, Sean Dunston, says there might be a brainstorming session soon.
We were thinking about putting a plaque on the mural that kind of talks about the history and the inspiration, some of what I've talked about as far as what I was trying to accomplish with the mural. And then maybe in that we could add, that smoking is harmful or like repeat something from the Ministry of Health that says that you shouldn't smoke.
So let's take a look at the timeline of events around that controversial mural. 11th of March. Singapore-based American artist you saw there, Sean Dunston, started painting the mural on the conserved building. Around 11 days later, the Urban Redevelopment Authority informs the building owner that approval had not yet been obtained. It requested a submission immediately. 3 days later, URA reminded the building owner again. Now, Sean Dunston says he finished the mural on the 8th of April. URA says the application for conservation permission was submitted on the 11th of April. Fast forward to May, URA said the mural was, quote, not aligned with Singapore's anti-smoking policy and asked for a fresh proposal. Now, the mural made headlines after the artist posted on Instagram that he had been notified by URA to get rid of the cigarette by the 3rd of July. URA cited feedback from a person who said the woman depicted looked more like a prostitute than a hard-working samsui woman. The Instagram post went viral with almost 10,000 likes and more than 800 comments. 2 days later, on the 21st of June, URA told Dunston to delay any modification in light of public feedback. So what does it take for a mural artist to turn concept into reality? And how do they navigate restrictions on conserved buildings and public artworks? Mohammad Bahajaj speaks to Yip Yew Chong, one of Singapore's most prolific mural artists, on how he overcame these challenges.
I remember this particular store selling pythons, monitor lizards, and actually wildlife, frogs. They slaughter it live on the streets. And when I walk past, I freak out as a child, right?
With his childhood memories as his muse and these walls as his canvas, local artist Yip Yew Chong offers glimpses into the past, finishing up what might be his last mural before he takes a long break. Yew Chong tells me how going from early concept to finished masterpiece is no easy feat.
Sometimes you have mental block as to what is the right theme for that place, and also the conflict between what I like to paint and also what my paymaster, the commissioning party, wants me to paint.
Navigating government restrictions also requires a delicate touch. This mural, painted in 2019 on a conserved building, was originally meant to be a wet market, but authorities rejected the idea because windows and doors on conserved building cannot be painted over.
And I asked myself, what else can I do on this wall that must not have the windows and doors painted over and be retained as they are? A house. And bingo! I painted this My Chinatown home, which incorporated the doors and the windows onto the house. And you know what? This is my favorite and most intimate mural.
Yew Chong has been an artist for nearly a decade, after a career switch from finance when he was in his 40s. In this time, he's painted about 80 murals. He is no stranger to criticism either, having been singled out for his style and depictions. But he believes public discourse is essential for a healthy artistic space.
I think First, we should have open dialogues amongst artists, communities, and regulators. I think this samsui woman thing is really good because it opens a discussion that we'll never have every day. And secondly, I think it's about also artists ourselves exercising some restraint and common sense, not censorship, but sensitivities to the communities where we plant our public art.
Yu Chong also hopes that the mural approval system can be a lot more streamlined, so public artists can apply for permits through one single platform, instead of dealing with multiple government agencies. This would make the artistic space more accessible.